Let's see what's cooking. It's time for Yo-Yo Max 12.
Here we go. Chai tea gingerbread cookies. First thing you need to do is put in the flour. It's 2.5 cups of flour. And this, as I'm going to put in the description box, I am doubling the recipe, but I'm going to give you the ingredients for the single recipe. So 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. To that you're going to add 2 teaspoons of ground ginger, 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. Now, this is where you're going to add the tea. You need 1 tablespoon of chai spice tea. And I measured this prior, and 2 tea bags makes 1 tablespoon for these particular tea bags. So you're going to have to look at the tea bags that you're using and see how you can get 1 tablespoon. So 1 tablespoon of chai tea. Then you're going to blend that together. I am going to be using salted butter in this recipe, therefore I am not going to be adding salt. But if you are using unsalted butter, at this point you would put in a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Also to this, you're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Put this aside. I'm going to take a medium bowl. To this I have added 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. And I'm going to add 1 egg and 1/3 cups of molasses. And a 1/2 cup of butter. Blend this together. Now it says to make a well in the center of the flour. Pour in your molasses mixture. And you're going to stir this around until it gets a little bit too difficult to stir, and then you're going to knead it with your hands. It says to knead the dough until it is a nice even color. There we go. Then you're going to divide it into 4 sections. And then take each section, roll it into a ball, put it in, wrap it in plastic wrap, or put it in a little plastic bag, and you're going to refrigerate this. This step you should not skip because the dough is way too sticky to cut out to make cookies with at this point. So you're going to refrigerate until firm, at least 30 minutes.